Flanker Tanker video, take 1. Hi, I'm Flanker Tanker, and as you know, these are usually a set of videos about me talking about my airsoft weapons, but this one is specifically about the tracer unit. I made a video of the tracer unit in operation, and I didn't realise that there'd be quite a few people who didn't know how the tracer unit actually functions and works. So this is an attempt to address that. The Tokyo Marui Tacer Unit comes in quite a big box, and it's a full auto tracer, which means it actually illuminates the BBs as they pass through it. And as you can see by the picture, the Tokyo Marui Tacer Unit screws on to the front of the weapon. So let's see what's in the box. Get what looks like quite a complex set of instructions. Now the reason for this is that this tracer unit has lots of adapters, so almost any Tokyo Marui airsoft AEG you can use this tracer unit on, and the PSG1 also comes with an adapter, so you can use this tracer unit on it. So in the box here you have an outer shell. This is the long outer shell, and you have another outer shell. This is actually built with the tracer unit in it. So you can see the difference in size. It's about an inch, inch and a half maybe, no more. You get the adapter spacers, and these are plastic pieces that join together, and they will clamp the required adapter at one end and allow you to attach the actual tracer unit at the other, and you can then feed these into the tube so it can screw on. The pamphlet clearly shows what all of these are used for. So for example, it lists them all here. It says that there's some for the FAMAS, some for the FAMAS SV, M16 series, MP5 series. It also shows you which spacers you need for which weapon, depending on which tube, whether you use your long tube or your short tube. And on the back of this pamphlet it shows you the type of weapon. So it says FAMAS and it shows you a picture of the FAMAS. Here it's got the M16A1. Here's the XM177, G3, A4, A3, MP5. It's all shown and all listed here. MP5 SDs, MP5, A5, 16, M16, AKs. And what I've found is when you do put them together, use the AK fittings, because they seem to work on almost every weapon. I'm not going to go through every single option. Now we put these back in the box. Long tube, I don't use it. I prefer the shorter tube. So what have we got at the end of the day? Well, as I've explained to you, at this end, which screws on to the actual weapon, I've built the appropriate adapter by using these spacers, and that is being pushed into this tube and held in place with 4 screws that are provided. So at the other end is the actual working piece of the tracer. So the working parts of this tracer unit are at the front. Now I have a piece of tape to hold the front together. So this is the front of the tracer unit, and on the front of the tracer unit is the switch. So it's showing red now, indicating that it is switched on, and it's now black, showing that it's switched off. And this cap can unscrew. It's just basically a twist and it comes off. And in here we have 4, in England they're called AAA batteries. These small batteries, they're AAAs, also known as LRO3s, or E92s, or AM4s. They're 1.5 volts, and it takes 4 of them in the front of the tracer unit. Here the two negative terminals of the battery are showing. It's hard to see, but the black plastic inside here actually has a positive and negative terminal markings on. So that leaves the other two like this, and then the cap, which has the terminals on the end which make contact to this, just clips in. Now I then secure that, and as long as you leave the switch open, I then secure it with a piece of tape like so, and that stops it untwist.